Head down and into the end zone. Touchdown, Missouri. Motion. And it's Cook, and he's in. Touchdown, Missouri. Cook to throw. Fires. That's Norfleet. That's a touchdown. And Missouri has a chance to stick it in the end zone again. And Cook. And again, it's Norfleet. Touchdown, Tigers. Unguarded again. That ball's loose. And it's scooped up. It's loose again. And it's a touchdown for Missouri. Jay Jernigan.
Hello, welcome back to Earning Archives. I'm Brock Wooten, and that is As Seen on TV, Benjamin Duncan.
You took the words right out of my mouth.
Me and Tommy have agreed that's your new nickname, by the way. As Seen on TV.
As Seen on TV?
As seen
yes,
on TV.
sir.
So, how are you doing on a victory once again? By the way,
serious victory.
Not only a serious victory, but ladies and gentlemen, we have this. One of us was correct as to the win total for Mizzou this week.
Yes.
This year. And it's me. It was me, Ben. It was me all along.
Yes.
10-2, the final regular season record for your Missouri Tigers.
M-I-C-Z-O-U.
It feels good to be on. Well, hang on. Before we get into the game, do you want to talk about our trip first, or?
Honestly, it wasn't bad.
I mean, I don't know what you want to talk about first, the game or the trip, or talk about the game first, then the trip.
Well, we can do trip.
Okay.
Brock drove us down there.
Indeed, I did. Ben got to experience Joplin.
I did. It had been quite a very long time. I could not remember the last time I'd been in Joplin.
And as you'll see on my portion of the vlog, yeah, Joplin is Joplin.
Facts.
The southwest corner of the state continues to be the probably weirdest corner of the state.
Yes.
You'll see it on the vlog, but there was a can of dog food in a bathroom that was eaten.
We both nuked the bathroom at different points on our journey down there.
Indeed. I did it multiple times. Ben saw a KKK flag for the first time.
Yeah, that was something.
Ben just saw my face and he's like, "Oh, that's a weird flag." I'm like, "We need to go. We need to go.
No."
We need to leave now." Texas Roadhouse. Ben ate pulled pork, and apparently that was what was needed.
Yeah, I ate KJ Jefferson's whatever he ended up injuring.
His ankle or something? His leg? I don't know. Hang on, I could probably find out.
Yeah.
I don't know. It won't tell me here. I'll look it up. You keep talking about your thoughts on the trip.
But yeah, Texas Roadhouse was good. We found good free parking. I mean, that walk. I thought that walk would have been a bit longer, but it honestly wasn't bad.
It was not bad at all. It looks like nobody knows what the injury was.
Oh, but apparently KJ Jefferson has a 1 year of eligibility remaining. I did not know that. Due to 2020, he has another year of eligibility.
Yeah, I don't know if he's going to come back or not. But as we sit here, we await seeing where Mizzou will be ranked in the college football playoff.
That is correct.
I'm sure that we will get that to you over on Big Time Talkers with a man that once said this to me in a phone call.
I'm gonna find you and I'm gonna fucking kill you.
So he's down in New Orleans right now. He went to the LSU Texas A&M game, so I'm sure that he'll.
The game that nobody watched.
Is that what we're calling it?
Yes.
Why are we calling it that?
Because there was a way more important game that was on during that time.
There were several more important games that were on during that time.
Yeah.
We haven't had.
I will say the whiteout jerseys. I'm sure Tommy's going to talk about it. The whiteout jerseys were pretty fire.
We're talking about Mizzou here, Mr. Ben, not
Yes.
not the. By the way, Tommy was drunk at that game. I heard he sent me a Snapchat video of him at the game. That is pretty much what he sounded like.
Oh boy.
It was great. I loved it so much. Anyway, let's get into this game, shall we?
Yeah, but Brock drove us down there. I drove us back.
Because I had
surprisingly, it was only about 3.5 hour drive. It really wasn't that bad.
No, it's not. And of course, we had to stop at Casey's.
Yes. Casey's is fantastic as always.
Please sponsor us.
I would love to be sponsored by Casey's. If I could be sponsored by a gas station.
I have the slogan already. Just please sponsor us. Anyway. We also did the Norm Stewart approach. We did not spend a dime in that godforsaken state.
I bought a souvenir cup. That's it.
I found one off the ground, which is probably what Ben should have done too.
I'm not picking up a random cup off the ground. That's just my OCD and like germaphobe type stuff.
Yeah, that's why you run it through the dishwasher. But it's okay. You didn't, it is what it is. You're too scared to do it. It is what it is. It's fine.
I keep collecting my souvenir cups. I will eventually have a souvenir cup from each stadium in the SEC.
Oof. I'm about on that same path with you. Because once again, I just keep collecting cups off the ground. But Tigers get the 48-14 win. Arkansas did not.
Arkansas's points were garbage time stuff.
Arkansas did not cross midfield until the fourth quarter when all the backups were in for Missouri.
And it was a home field advantage for us by that point, too.
So I was going to get in that. If I can pull up my notes from last week, as I have all the vlog clips. They're on YouTube, or that will be going up on YouTube. Ben, you said it was going to be 65% Mizzou fans. I said it was going to be 55% Arkansas fans. Mine was closer. Out of about the 60,000, that was about right for the amount of Arkansas fans there. By the way, only 83% full was the stadium. But there were certain points that you looked over where we were sitting on our side, and you looked up into the stands. I remarked towards you, this is just a home game at Faroe.
Oh, yeah.
It looked insane.
Mm-hmm.
But thoughts of the stadium as well, as this is the, technically third SEC stadium we've been to. Faroe kind of counts. Obviously, we've been to Faroe before, but...
Faroe, Neyland. I've been to Death Valley.
Yes, you've been to Death Valley. I haven't yet. So...
We have Donald W. Reynolds, whatever.
Which is named after a Mizzou alumni.
It's all right.
Yes, so I was going to say, if we're ranking them, the ones that I've been to, this is the lowest out of all of them. It was disgusting. It was filthy.
Yeah, their bathrooms are awful.
It was terrible. So
everybody knew that they weren't going to win that game, so nobody bothered to clean.
Something, because we got some hazing from some Arkansas fans. I don't know if you caught a few of the people that were yelling at their cars at us.
Oh yeah, on our way in, yeah.
We got quite a few fuck yous. I heard another go back to Columbia. What was some of the other ones that I heard? I heard a few when I was walking to my seat while you were in the bathroom or waiting in line, whatever you were doing when we first got there.
Yeah. Oh, whenever I went to go say hi to my friend Gabriel.
That's what it was.
Shout out Gabriel. He a real one.
I heard quite a few fuck you, bitch. Towards the end, I don't know if you heard. I think you went to the bathroom or went to go get your souvenir cup or something. I heard, I hope you fucking die.
Oh.
I'm like, damn. I'm just trying to have a good time here. Like, dog, what the fuck? I got a Your Mother's a Whore. That was a fun one.
Good grief, man.
Yeah, that was when I was going to the bathroom, though. So, I got called a lot of things. I don't know if you were told anything.
No. Not that I can remember.
Okay. Well, let's go over some of the leaders in this game, shall we? Brady Cook, 12 of 20, 112 through the air, 2 passing touchdowns, no interceptions. Cody Schrader, 27 carries, 217 yards, 1 touchdown. He averaged 8 yards a carry. Nathaniel Pete, 8 carries, 29 yards, and a touchdown. Brady Cook, 6 carries, 14 yards, and a touchdown. Luther Burden led all Tiger wide receivers in receptions with receptions and yards with 6 catches for 55 yards. But the star of receiving wise for Mizzou was a freshman with 3 receptions, 32 yards, 2 touchdowns, Brett Norfleet.
The Brett Norfleet breakout game. I've been waiting all year.
The Tigers forced 5 fumbles that they recovered. Jernigan with a touchdown on one of them. Darius Robinson also recovered one. Marvin Burks Jr. recovered one. And Tristan Newsom, probably my new favorite player on defense. And I'm not just saying that because his family was right next to us.
Yeah, his family was sitting literally right in front of us.
The video, again, check out the vlog, because there's a video of him in the stands with his family. Newsom also led the Tigers in tackles with 15. He had 2 tackles for loss as well. Sidney Williams with 6 tackles. He had a sack as well on the day. Chuck Hicks, 6 tackles, 1 sack. Joe Moore, 6 tackles. Trevez Johnson, 5. Realus George with 4 and a sack. Johnny Walker with 4 and a tackle for loss. Carnile with a pass defense and a sack. Basically, the Tigers forced 5 sacks on the day. No interceptions by Mizzou, which is just fine with us. Joseph Charleston only returned 1 kick. 1 kick. Harrison Mevis, 2 for 2 on field goals and 6 for 6 on extra points. And Luke Bauer got to punt in this game, as he had 1 punt for 42 yards. Riley Williams had 4 punts for 152, 2 inside the 20. Of course, Mizzou knocked out KJ Jefferson in more ways than one out of the game. So he went down early on, and God bless the guy they had come in, because he was just thrown into a no-win situation.
Yeah.
Who ended the game with a QBR of 8.2.
Oh, dude, nice.
So, for reference, Brady Cook ended with a 75.2.
a bit of a lower rated game.
But, when you're...
But we ran the ball a lot, so...
Not only running the ball a lot, the Tigers had 258 yards in rushing and 112 passing yards. They also had the ball a lot in Arkansas territory.
Yeah.
So they didn't really have to go far.
And one of those touchdowns was a defensive one, so...
Yes, the fumble recovery for a touchdown. As the scoring summaries, Cody Schrader, 2-yard touchdown. Harrison Mevis, field goal. Brady Cook, rushing touchdown. Mevis, field goal. Norfleet, receiving touchdown. Norfleet, receiving touchdown. Jernigan's fumble recovery. And then Arkansas's 2 touchdowns that they scored. And then Nathaniel Pete with a 1-yard rushing touchdown. So,
is Brett Norfleet the first college player to score twice within 12 seconds?
People did some research. It appears to be so. So, as we sit here, the
Crazy.
regular season has elapsed and has ended. How about we go through some interesting things here for you, Ben?
Interesting.
You go through... you've talked about how impressive all these things are that Mizzou's done this past few years. We've talked about it multiple times. What we haven't really talked about too much is where you think Mizzou will be going after this year.
Going
like improving upon and such.
Well, if we want to continue playing at the high level that we are, and it looks like we have very much promising talent in this area, but I know that we're going to be losing players in the secondary to the draft, and
Well, that's at this point a given.
yeah. But this Arkansas game showed us we had dogs out there that are waiting to go.
Indeed. I haven't felt more safe about the team next year than I have now. So that's great to say, by the way. I love that so much that I can say that.
Oh yeah. And we'll just need someone to fill Cody's shoes. But
which I think we saw that this week. Someone who
Jamal.
only got one carry. He got one carry. But I think it's going to be Jamal Roberts.
Probably.
He looks to be about the real deal. So, as we move into where some of your Tigers are in the record books for this season.
Indeed.
We're going to start out throwing the ball, as Brady Cook is currently number 8 all-time for the Tigers. He only needs 200 more yards to eclipse Drew Lock's 2016 season. He would need another 300 to eclipse Drew Lock's 2018 season. He is not touching any of Chase Daniel's records. Well, he could, but he would have to throw for 400-plus yards to beat Chase Daniel's 2006 and Blaine Gabbert's 2009 records. He's not touching Drew Lock's 2017 or Chase Daniel's in 2007 or 2008. Single-season passing touchdowns, Brady Cook is now number 10, as he does have 20 on the year. He needs 1 more to beat James Franklin's 2011 record, 4 more to beat Drew Lock's 2016, and that would also tie him with Blaine Gabbert. He would need to throw 5 to tie Matty Mock. He will not be touching Drew Lock or Chase Daniels.
Yeah.
Cody Schrader. Do you want me to save his for last, actually?
Yeah, we'll go with his for last.
We'll go with his last. So we will move to Mr. Luther Burden, who currently sits 4th all-time for the Tigers. He needs about another 100 yards to beat Jeremy Macklin's 2008 and Victor Bailey's 1992 records. As previously stated, he is not touching Denario Alexander's 1,781 receiving yards. As for receiving touchdowns, no Tigers are on the list for this year, as no one has gotten 9 yet, which is the current 5-way tie between Chase Kaufman, Jeremy Maclin, Justin Gage, Mel Gray, and Henry Marshall. The leading receiving touchdown receiver is Luther Burden with 8. So he is just outside of that. He needs 2 more to beat that, and then he will be tied with Jamon Moore, Chase Kaufman, LaDainian Washington, and Sean Coffey. And now we go to Cody.
Who we've been waiting for.
Cody Schrader. Can I get the chant going from you, Ben?
Schrader.
No, that's not it. You know the chant.
Cody.
Yep, that one. Get it going.
Cody.
Cody Schrader needs 2 touchdowns to move into number 6th all-time for rushing touchdowns in a season. He needs 5 to tie Brad Smith. I don't think that's going to happen in the bowl game, but, crazy things have happened.
I would love that.
He is currently, drum roll please, third all-time. He needs 100 more rushing yards to beat Devin West's 1998 record. He needs 90 yards to break Devin West's record, and
He's got this.
And he needs 116 yards to break Tyler Beatty's single-season rushing record.
He can do it. He can do it.
Those 2001 or 2021 Tigers, by the way, they went to a bowl game and they lost to Army. So it would be the same
I was at that game.
It'd be the same amount of games played for Cody Schrader as it would be for Tyler Beatty.
I was at that game when it hurt.
Ben, your thoughts as to how close to history we are at this point?
I'm giddy, man. I need this to happen so bad. I need them to do this.
It feels so weird that he's that close.
Yeah.
Because, at one point it doesn't feel real. Because when Beatty... I remember when Beatty set that record, it was like one of those, no one's touching that. It's over.
Mm-hmm.
That is the closest we're ever going to be to seeing anyone break that record. And now we're sitting here, we're like, oh yeah, here we are 2 years later, Tyler Beatty's record's is likely about to be broken.
There's the potential for it to be broken, which is nuts.
By a guy who, at the same time that Tyler Beatty was doing that, had 2,000 yards of rushing in Truman State.
Yes.
It's just... oh, God. Oh, man. Tyler Beatty's record. Had you told me after the 2021 season that Tyler Beatty's record's going to be broken by a walk-on, I would have laughed right in your face.
Oh, yeah.
Not only a walk-on in 2 years from Truman State, I would have laughed right in your face. Because I'd have been sitting there going, oh, what? We just got Luther Burden. We're going to be a pass-heavy team. Nope. 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 As it currently sits, 359 passing attempts to 443 rushing attempts.
Cody! Ah!
I just, man. Oh, this team, dude. This team.
Oh, dude, yeah.
Ben can vouch for me. I was crying at the game.
You were.
I cried a lot.
That's my boy.
It wasn't just for that. It was more just the game overall. Would you like to...
How we got to watch the best performance Mizzou's had all season?
I don't know. That Tennessee one. Tennessee was a pretty good one.
But just like the defensive performance that we had.
Oh, yes.
With
with as many people that were missing for that game, yes.
Yeah.
Would you like to venture a guess as to who led Mizzou in tackles this year?
Hopper?
No. The answer is Joseph Charleston.
Interesting.
But I'm not mistaken. He's gone after this year.
No!
So is Carlisle's. And Hopper.
Hey, we got Tristan Newsome in the wings waiting.
Yeah, I was going through them like, ooh, there's a lot of guys from Mizzou that could be coming back. Cad could come back, but I don't think that he will. I think he's gone. But, you know. Would you like to venture a guess as to who led the Tigers in tackles this year?
You just asked me that, my guy.
I meant sacks.
I know it's not Austin Firestone.
No, but he does have one this year.
Junior. What's his name? I can't remember.
Johnny Walker?
Yeah.
No, it was not. It was Darius Robertson, a.k.a. Mr. Mizzou.
Right.
Here's something that'll make you happy, though. Niles Gaddy. He's coming back next year. He's a freshman.
Well, I would hope so.
Yeah. Johnny Walker could be coming back next year. He's a junior.
He could.
So
I would just hope with how well the team did that we get a lot of guys to come back so we could push for even better things this next season.
yeah, like that was the thing that I saw with this game because there were a lot of people that were hurt.
Mm-hmm.
Sitting here, I'm like, there's a lot of guys that just really impressed me this year. Marvin Burks Jr. was one of them. By the way, he's a freshman. So
He's one of the corners, right?
yes, he is. Rakestraw is a junior. He'll probably be back.
Well, that's when I feel like he could go straight to the draft.
I feel with the injury that he just had, he's going to be back. Norwood is a sophomore. I feel like he's going to be back. Like, there's a lot of guys that are on that defense that I'm like, oh, you could be back next year. Ooh.
Oh, yeah.
But your Tigers ended the year third in the SEC for points a game in SEC competition, by the way.
Beautiful.
Only behind the two that are playing in the SEC championship.
Yeah.
So it is impressive what the Tigers have done this year. But now we sit and we wait for the conference championship week this week and see how it all unfolds.
When's Selection Sunday again?
I had an email about it. Hang on. Because I also wanted to talk about it. Thank you for reminding me. I just got to go to my Gmail real quick here. And pull it up. Oh my god, it's going to work so slow. All right, here we go. Selection Sunday is December 3rd. So the day
this
after.
Sunday.
Yes. So we will find out after this Saturday who and where Mizzou will play. Now, the email that I got, we've been we're talking about the Orange Bowl, the Peach Bowl, the Cotton Bowl, the Fiesta Bowl for Mizzou. This email brought up an interesting one that I forgot about, and I think actually now this is probably the most likely landing spot for Mizzou.
What's that?
Mr. Ben, I'm guessing that you have also forgotten about this bowl, being a New Year's Six Bowl, as I did. The Citrus Bowl.
That's New Year's 6?
It is on New Year's Day. So, I wouldn't have thought about it until it got put in the email. If it gets put out by the email from the official email from the university.
Because isn't Rose, Sugar, Orange, Peach, Fiesta, Cotton all New Year's?
Yes, they are. However, the one that has been elevated to there has been the Citrus Bowl here recently.
So they have 7.
It's still officially the New Year's Six, but because of the 14 playoff, the Citrus Bowl has been elevated.
Oh.
So I wouldn't have thought about it until it comes out on the official university email. I now think it's likely Mizzou is going to be playing in Orlando on January 1st. I think that's probably the most likely now.
No.
I really do.
Not Florida.
It's Orlando, though. It's not Tampa. You're not going back to that stadium, Ben.
No.
Throws us a curveball. Surprise! Mizzou's in the Gasparilla Bowl. And they'll be playing Boston College. No, I don't think Boston College. Hang on. Who's bowl eligible in the ACC? They'll be taking on Miami. That would suck, but no, that ain't gonna happen. But yes, so with that being thrown in, do you think that could be the most likely destination for the Tigers?
Please, no. I want to be somewhere closer.
To be fair, Orlando is closer than Glendale and Miami. So it's like the third most... it's the third closest game that we could go to. It is also likely that my dad might be joining us for that game, by the way.
If it in Miami?
No, anywhere.
Or
any bowls.
Right.
I'm waiting on his. He was like, yeah, I want to go. Because I was talking about me and you going. He's like, I want to go. I'm like, okay.
Cool.
I'm fine with that. Nice, we got a designated driver.
Oh, God.
Brock and Ben fucked up somewhere. Let's go!
No.
I want to get you... If it's a Cotton Bowl, I want to get you drunk before the Cotton Bowl.
No!
Because here's the thing, bud. I had my family ask, because when they sent the screenshot of us on camera, they asked, how drunk was Ben in that?
Not at all.
Because you looked pretty drunk.
Huh.
You looked faded.
Which one was it? The one with my... Was it the one with my hands up?
No, your hands... I don't think your hands are up.
Okay, so I'd already put my hands down at that point.
Yeah. But...
No thanks.
Let's go through the rundown of all the stuff that I sent you before we go any further.
Yeah, I can go through all my list of stuff.
Yes.
For EOS.
Ben's Rundown is brought to you by bcardentertainment.com. Go to bcardentertainment.com to catch up on all the Know Your Enemies for the past year for Mizzou, as well as some articles done by myself, Mr. Benjamin Duncan, and Mr. Tommy Haley that have been done previously. I have another one coming out about the NFL expansion and likely candidates for that. So be on the lookout for that.
So, starting out, Mizzou shooting guard Caleb Brown is redshirting the rest of this season after suffering a stress reaction. Kobe Brown's younger brother. Mizzou baseball alum, starting pitcher Kyle Gibson, has signed a 1-year, $12 million deal with the St. Louis Cardinals.
Oh boy. I can't wait to boo him when he comes to Kaufman and then feel really bad about it.
Yeah.
Boo-zoo. M-I-Z. Boo.
Next, we have... Let's see, where's it at? Give me just a second. I need to find the picture. Oh, yes, there it is. Cody Schrader ran to the top of the St. Louis Arch and back down with how many yards he had against Arkansas.
I don't think it was and back down. I think it was just up.
Oh. Okay, makes sense. But he's the GOAT, though, for real. Yeah, me and you are TV superstars.
Just, dude, that's why Tommy's calling you as seen on TV.
Yeah.
Because you won't shut up about that.
We got Drinkwitz with the most baller quote of the year. Eli Drinkwitz called out Jim Harbaugh declaring Mizzou America's team. Earlier in the week, I heard a coach talk about being America's team. And I don't know about all that conversation. They got so many different good things going on for them. Some good, some maybe they stole illegally. We're America's team. We're built on underdogs. We're a team built on young men with something to prove. Absolute baller.
Yep. And one of those teams is playing for has got a chance to play for the national championship. Just saying. Calm down.
Then we have...
I will say this. Calm down, Drink. We're not at that level yet. We're 10-2. We're not 12-0. Had Brady not thrown 2 interceptions in, key situations, then we could be talking about something different.
Yeah.
Then we'd be sitting here going, we're playing in Atlanta. Me and Ben are going.
Then we have 10-win seasons for SEC teams since 2012. Bama has 12, Georgia 9, LSU 5, Florida 4, Mizzou 3, Ole Miss 3, Auburn 2, Kentucky 2, South Carolina 2, Tennessee 1, Mississippi State 1, Texas A&M 1, Arkansas 0, Vanderbilt 0. Mizzou has as many as Tennessee, Arkansas, and South Carolina combined, yet those fans insist we still don't belong.
Yeah, maybe turn your attention towards Texas A&M instead.
Mm-hmm. And then Mizzou hit 10 wins for the 7th time in team history. Mizzou has 3 10-win seasons since joining the SEC in 2012, and only 4 SEC programs have more 10-win seasons over that time.
It's awesome to be the best, you know that?
Yeah. Then we have... Where is it at? Okay, here it is. Barstool Mizzou, this past week, on Thanksgiving had posted, "Ain't no way Dolly's 77," referencing Dolly Parton in the Dallas Cowboys cheerleader outfit performing the halftime show for the Commanders-Cowboys game on Thanksgiving. And they followed up what they had said with, "Fellas, how many beers?"
Ben?
And if you go into the comment section, most of them all say 0. Or as many as she needs to drink to say yes. A few also say, "I will pay to be with her."
Ben, how many beers?
I don't know, 0?
Oh, man. So you just fucked Dolly Parton to fuck her, huh?
I don't know, I don't drink.
It's going to need to be a few for me just because I'm going to sit there and go, "You're Dolly Parton. You're old as fuck. My grandmother loves you." My great-grandmother loved you.
Oh, man.
It's going to be a few.
Then, also, Kansas has a new standard license plate design with a black and yellow color scheme and part of the state motto that is going to come out on March 2024, this next year. MIC! ZOU. Kansas wants to be us so bad. MIC! ZOU. So funny.
Oh, it's simple, Josh. I wake up in the morning, I piss excellence.
Mm-hmm. Then we have... Let's see. Mizzou Volleyball qualifies for the NCAA tournament for the first time since the spring 2021 season. And on top of that, first-year head coach Dawn Sullivan has been named the SEC Coach of the Year for women's volleyball. So good for her.
I'm gonna call so goddamn hard.
Did
Then we
you
have...
see the pool that they're in?
Yes, it looks very winnable.
Well, tell the people at home who it is.
I can't remember who they were.
I sent it to you.
I looked at it, but where'd it go? Where's Twitter?
That's a great question.
They're in a pool with Nebraska, Delaware, and LIU.
Which is Long Island University. So, congrats, ladies, on a great year. You're not getting past the team that sold out Memorial Stadium for a volleyball match earlier this year.
If they did, that'd be sick.
If they did, I will lose my mind, and we will be going to wherever their next one's held. As I will become the just biggest Mizzou volleyball fan.
Yes. Then we have the football red shirts for this year. Those that kept their red shirt: Blake Craig, Brayshawn Littlejohn, Shamar McNeil, Jamal Roberts, Brandon Solis, Sergine Tonkara, Logan Reichert, Nicholas Deloach, Gabari Johnson, and Jakai Lang. But those that burned their red shirts: Daniel Blood, Marvin Burks Jr., Jordan Harris, Marquise Johnson, Josh Manning, Brett Norfleet, and Philip Roche.
To be fair, Brett probably should have burned his. With as well as he was playing at the end there.
Well, yeah.
Imagine how good he's going to be next year.
Oh, dude.
Y'all were wanting your next Alberto. There he is.
And Stephens should be gone, so...
He will be. Y'all wanted him. Somebody said that Norfleet's got that name on the wall ability. So.
Then we have the top 5 moments of this regular season.
Yes, so I want you to read off that one, and then we're going to come up with our own. So start with 5, or start with their honorable mentions, and then we'll go up from there.
We have icing Tennessee's kicker and destroying Arkansas as the honorable mentions.
Okay.
Then we have... Oh, you were saying, sorry?
No, I said okay.
Then at number 5, Theo Weiss's 77-yard touchdown versus Florida.
Yeah.
Number 4, Luke Bowers' touchdown pass to Johnson versus Kentucky.
That'd have been Marquise, I do believe.
The punter touchdown.
Yep.
Number 3, Cody Schrader's 321 yards versus Tennessee.
Yeah. Okay.
Number 2, Brady Cook's pass to Luther Burden to convert 4th and 17 versus Florida. And number 1, Harrison Mevis' 61-yarder against K-State.
Okay, it's time for us to come up with ours. Can we just go ahead and say it's going to be Mevis?
Yeah, Mevis is number 1.
Yeah, the 61. That's easily the number 1. Number 2. I want to say 4th and 17, but I don't know.
Honestly, I'm fine with all of these where they are except number 5.
There's a few that I'm like, I've got something better because I got to pull up that list again. There were some that I'm like, no, I can think of one that's better on that one. Oop, wrong Twitter account. I don't want the B-card Twitter. Oh, what the heck was that, my guy?
Sorry, I was stretching.
Obviously. Alright, here we go. There it is. So, honestly, I don't think 4 should even be on that list.
Interesting.
I don't think so. I don't think 4 or 5 should be on the list.
That's fair.
Yes, 4th and 17 should be on there. The more I think about it.
That it should be on there?
Yeah, it should be. And then Cody, I'm just going to call it Cody versus Tennessee. Number 4, I'm going to say Cook in the student section.
Well, there was Cook and Cody in the student section.
No, I'm thinking of the picture of Cook in that student section.
Well, yeah. Yes.
What are you thinking for number 5?
Honestly, man, I can't remember. I don't know.
Because there's the pick 6 against Tennessee. A pick 6 against Kentucky. Norfleet in 12 seconds.
I'm going to say the muffed punt recovery.
Just because we're on TV?
Yeah, I guess. I don't know.
It's kind of crazy, my guy. I'm sitting here, I'm like, there had to be something significant from that South Carolina game, and I'm like, I don't remember anything from South Carolina.
Yeah, I don't either.
Like, that game was literally just like a blur. Cody versus Tennessee is definitely like... The more I think about it, it probably should be higher than 4th and 17, but 4th and 17 is just so fresh.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh! Here's one that I feel like is probably an underrated gem from this year. Because I feel like people don't really remember it. The game wasn't on one of the normal television stations to watch. The opening touchdown pass in the Memphis game. Where the first one was like, 72 yards or something insane like that?
Oh.
Because I'm sitting here, I'm like, oh, I remember that now. I'm just trying to remember who did it. Memphis. Marquise Johnson. It was 76 yards. Because honestly, that right there kind of put Marquise on my radar. So I would offer that up as well. Also, just Luther in the Lou, where he had 177 receiving yards. Brady's interception streak. Actually, just Brady against Vanderbilt. 395 for 4 touchdowns. That was another good one. Kentucky one we said one already. Yeah. Oh, you know what?
Fine with that?
Huh?
I'm fine with whatever, man.
How about Robinson's changes his last name to Mizzou for senior night?
Wait, what?
So senior night against Florida, Robinson, he came out, his jersey, instead of saying Robinson on the back, said Mizzou.
Oh, nice.
Like, that's another good one. I gotta go Brady versus Brady bombs Vandy. Because that's basically what it was. So we have Mevis's 61-yarder, the 4th and 17 at number 2, Cody versus Tennessee, Cook in the student section, and then Brady bombs Vandy. Sound good?
Sure.
Just sure?
Sure.
Yeah. So I'm seeing some other people here. They're talking about the Florida kick as well. Yeah. Nah, I think we're good. I think that's one we're going to stand on.
All right. Moving on now.
I'm liking how many people are enjoying the Schrader picture. What the hell?
Mizzou defensive back Tristan Newson has been named the SEC Co-Defensive Player of the Week after his absolute baller performance this weekend against Arkansas.
Okay.
Then, defensive lineman Jay Jernigan was named SEC Football Player of the Week.
on the D line.
Yes. And then I'm upset because the SEC has released some game schedules, but none of them were Mizzou's today.
Okay.
Do you want me to go through some of these that they announced today, though, Brock?
Sure.
Because it got posted in the chat that I'm in, but nothing was Mizzou, so I was very upset. Because we have Miami at Florida and Notre Dame at Texas A&M on August 31st. Then Texas A&M at Florida and Tennessee at Oklahoma September 14th and 21st. Georgia at Alabama September 28th. Alabama at Tennessee and Georgia at Texas October 19th. LSU at Texas A&M October 26th. Alabama at LSU November 9th. Texas at Arkansas November 16th. Alabama at Oklahoma November 23rd. And Texas at Texas A&M November 30th. Meaning there is no Egg Bowl on Thanksgiving this next year.
Or they haven't announced it yet.
No, just no Egg Bowl. Like, it's not happening.
Don't they play against each other next year, though? Whoop, one S too many. Oh yeah, it's Saturday, November 30th. To be fair, that's probably for the best that they don't play on Thanksgiving. But us versus Arkansas, keep that one going.
Yeah.
So, anyway, continue.
Let's see. I'm trying to see if they have. The 2024 SEC football schedule is expected to be released mid-December, sometime after the SEC championship game on December 2nd, but before bowl season kicks off on the 16th.
Okay.
Was announced in October, so early to mid-December. It couldn't come any sooner.
Ben's sitting here like, we gotta get plane tickets. We have to get plane tickets and hotels. Announce these already.
I know. Ah! And then we have updated bowl projections.
Yep.
Sorry about that. I am back.
Okay.
But we have some updated bowl projections. In one, I was like, huh? Because I have Washington winning the Natty. So
Jesus Christ. Okay.
But in this newest bowl game projection that Big Game Boomer made, they have us against Washington in the Cotton Bowl.
Yeah, there was another one that I had. Now I gotta try and find it. I could have sworn I sent it to you. Damn it. Now I gotta, scroll to look. Jesus Christ. What is happening in... What the fuck, Ben? Why?
Funny.
But it made no sense. Oh, there was another one that I saw beyond this that had some... I don't know, whatever. I'll find it. Keep going. Talk about this bowl projection. Ben. Talk about this bold prediction while I try to find this tweet again.
Someone sent me a little clip that I'm watching.
Oh, God. Alright. Because when I sent it to you. Oh, did I like it? Cool. Wait, what? What did I just step on this one? Oh, that was the Mizzou one. Mizzou A&M rivalry. Huh. I do like how many people are like keeping receipts from Mizzou in this year.
It's beautiful.
That's great. I love it so much. Ooh, here's one for you that you can talk about while I keep looking for this. As I keep seeing stuff talking about the sentient Pop-Tart.
Sentient Pop-Tart?
Yeah, we'll talk about it on BTT. I'm almost sure.
Interesting. As I've said before, it's a guarantee that Oklahoma's bringing their band to Columbia this next season.
Are you not going to talk about what I just sent you to?
I haven't received anything yet.
It's on Twitter. So I just got some XFL highlights sent to me. What the fuck? Or AAF highlights. Why are AAF highlights being sent to me? What? Why am I getting AAF highlights? What? It's crazy.
I've not received anything yet, Brock.
Oh, we got another one.
Brock, you sending me these things or what?
Yes.
I'm not getting notification.
You gotten notifications on these yet?
No.
Are you fucking kidding me, dude?
But let's see if I've received them. Okay, well, we have the Faroe Field yearly average attendance.
Cool, that
by
one.
Capacity percent.
That one got sent. Good.
In the Drinkwitz era, COVID, there's no percentage. 2021 at 74%, 2022 at 87%, and 2023 at 96% capacity, which is great to see. Then we have yeah, and you sent me the co-defensive one, which I've already talked about.
Tristan Newsom.
Yep.
And you talked about Jay Jernigan.
Yeah, I talked about both.
Oh, okay.
That's everything that you've sent me, so...
Yep, that'd be all of them, so... Yeah. I
I just find it weird that...
those tweets anymore, damn it.
I just find it weird that they have put us in a bowl game against Washington.
Yeah, so go ahead and talk about the one that you have sent there.
Oh, we have a Mizzou player leaving as a grad transfer.
Oh, do we?
What the heck's this guy's name? EJ Nadoma Ogar.
Yeah.
Offensive lineman. I just found Theolonis Weiss's Twitter page.
Dude, it's great, isn't it? I love it so much. Like, they're legitimately some of my favorite tweets.
Funny.
they're so like out of pocket, which is great.
Mm-hmm.
It's insane. Like, it's just, oh, here you go. Here's me calling a touchdown. Like, bro, what?
Man, this is funny.
Dude, he's one of the best Mizzou Twitter accounts that there is. Creak, croak. Creak, croak. My dog making noise behind me. Good lord. No, bad, Ben. Bad.
But just remember, turkey on Thursday, hog on Friday.
Good lord. Yeah. I can't find them anymore, damn it. Whatever. I don't care. Good lord. All right, that's
what?
going to Tommy. Something for Tommy. From our high school, anyway. From our former high school, anyway. We have a little update on a former Mizzou opponent that they played against this year.
Oh, okay.
South Dakota is the third-ranked team in the nation for FCS this year, as they will host Sacramento State at home at the Dakota Dome in Vermillion, South Dakota. The Coyotes only have one other loss this year to top-ranked South Dakota State beyond your Tigers. So,
dude, that's crazy.
Mm-hmm. Which pretty much just proves I think South Dakota would body either Vanderbilt, Tennessee, or Arkansas this year. So, nice little update for you on that. Ben, it's time for the mailbag.
Ooh, let's see what we have in store. Find out.
Pictures.
We're currently up to 111 subscribers.
Oh, yeah.
And the hype video got 130 views, 7 likes, and a comment. But, and that one comment being from Captain America.
What?
Commenting awesome.
Captain America?
Awesome days ago.
Captain America watches us? What?
Yeah. Apparently, Captain America watches us.
Steve Rogers watches us? That's crazy.
It sounds like that is correct. But that is the mailbag.
All right. Well, there's no Know Your Enemy or predictions for this week. So, Sad
Shag
times.
moment.
Sad times for us, but this is where we will bid you adieu for a long podcast that we've done here. Just so long.
What?
This was a long episode.
Oh, well, let's end this podcast then, so our viewers can get on with the rest of their day.
So we will talk to you next week. People be like, "Oh, you didn't talk about basketball." Yeah, I don't really care right now. Mizzou, as we record this, Mizzou plays KU. As we record, Mizzou plays KU in 12 days. So
We'll talk about basketball again.
yeah. Talk about it when football's no longer our topic. So until then, have a wonderful rest of your week, folks. I've been Brock Wharton.
And I've been Benjamin Duncan.
And as slowly as surely as the anticipation of Mizzou finding out where Mizzou will be playing in a bowl game, we've been earning our stripes. Have a wonderful rest of your week, folks. And of course, as always,
VOU.